Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Crypto Bellwether. On this channel, we cut through the hype and the noise, and I give you the non-biased information you can use to capitalize on this bull run. Now, the reason I made this video is because a lot of my coaching clients want to get into gaming. However, they do not have the time to do the deep dives, to cut through the noise, and figure out which projects to take a look at. So I created this video to make it simple. Now, I'm not going to claim that these are the best of the best, but they are definitely in the conversation. I truly believe that this would make an immensely good gaming portfolio, especially for the degens of the world. Like, this is all you need. I think this portfolio, and this is not financial advice, could easily be a 25, 50, even 100x portfolio. Now, one thing I promise you on this channel is everything I say, whether you think I'm shilling something or I'm fudding something, has merit. I don't just make stuff up. I do my research for me and I share with you guys. Now, that being said, in my opinion, no matter where you are on the risk curve, even if you're immensely conservative, I think everyone should have at least one of these type projects in their portfolio. Now, it may be 2% of your portfolio, 5, 10, or 20%. Excuse me. But everyone should have some of these life-changing, huge upside projects in their portfolio, in my opinion. Anyway, that being said, go ahead and hit the like button, and I'm going to tell you some information that I uncovered that I already kind of knew, but I really didn't think about it. And I want to share it with you guys. And if it doesn't make you bullish about owning at least a few gaming projects, well, guys, I don't know what will make you bullish. All right. Look at this screen, guys, where it says market cap right here. $16 billion is the entire market cap of gaming. Now, let's put that in context. Last bull run, Axie Infinity, which is part of this market cap, hit $30 billion. So if we just get back as a sector to where Axie Infinity went last bull run, that's pretty much doubling every project. Now, if this, I'm going to tell you something else that's even more mind-blowing, in my opinion. Dogecoin, which is a great meme coin, but think about it. It's a meme coin. It hit $88 billion. So think about this. Let's put it in context, guys, because I'm excited. If the entire gaming sector just gets to where a meme coin got to last bull run, not to mention where it's going this bull run, that's a 5x across the board. Guys, I don't know where you're going to get a better risk reward in crypto. Now, I'm going to start off a little more conservative and we'll go down the line. The risk gets a little more. But for the degens, this might not be your project. But I'm a little more conservative because I think if you're trying to build a portfolio, and just to be clear, I think if you don't have the time and you just really want to build a crypto portfolio, this would be a great portfolio. Probably give you a 25, 50, maybe 100x if you manage it well. I believe that. I really do. But the first one on the list is Immutable X. It's basically an infrastructure play. These games, they onboard games, and they have a partnership with Polygon, which was their main competitor. And now, guys, they are going to get the lion's share as far as I can tell. Now, there's going to be a lot of competition for that. But right now, guys, they're looking good. Now, I was going to get into all the charts for these projects, but they pretty much all look the same. They've all pumped and they're pulling back, and hopefully they'll pull back hard. But for most of these projects, I think anyone dollar cost averaging in from these levels, be fine if they hold them through, throughout the bull run, start dollar cost averaging out. Now, another great new project is MYRIA. It's had a pretty good pump, but guys, it's never experienced a bull run. So guys, we don't know how high this thing can pump from here. Go take a look at MYRIA. Now, Nakamoto Games, in my opinion, because of the risk reward. Now it's a little risky, but if you hear me out, I really believe that every single person in crypto should own some Nakamoto Games. Maybe $100, maybe 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, whatever. Depends on your risk and how big your portfolio is. But the reason I'm so bullish on Nakamoto Games is it is made up of the who's who of gaming. It's like a gaming guild. I don't know what they call it, but they all got together. It's immensely expensive. You got to buy an NFT. I think last time I priced it was like $20,000 to get on this inner circle. But guys, it's the founders of most of these gaming projects, the who's who, like Alex Becker. And if you follow Alex at all he's got to do is mention a token. He doesn't even have to buy it or have anything to do with it. If he mentions it, it will pump 60, 70% while he's doing the podcast. Now, I want you to think about something. These are the who's who in gaming. They have their own launch pad, which you have to be on the inner circle to be a part of. But guys, they're going to rotate the conversations about these projects because they are the founders of most of them. And when they do, these things are going to pump. And in my opinion, if they pump really hard, really fast, take those profits. Either way, take your profits, guys. And this is across the board, not just in gaming. Remember this. If you don't take profits, you'll become profits, for whatever that's worth. So go take a look at Nakamoto Games. Now, let's talk about the big money, the crazy money. It's ICOs, right? So I don't know why that just popped up, but ICOs. Well, guys, you need to look at launch pads, and you can swap out any launch pad. But Seedify is arguably the biggest for gaming right now. Nakamoto Games may compete with that, but we don't have access to all those games before they launch. But here's how it works. If you want to buy an ICO or a pre-sale through Seedify, you're going to need to own the tokens, and they have different levels. And so then you get allocated. There's an auction for some on the lower level. Then you get a certain amount. You want those if you're a true degen. Whether you want to go there or not, all the degens are going to want to get into the ICOs. Well, a lot of them are not stacking Seedify in this bear market or the start of the bull market. So it's going to get up there to like $10, $15, and it's going to cost, $10,000, $15,000 to get into these pre-sales just by how much Seedify you have to own, where right now you can start to get into them for like, say, $1,500. So that's kind of across the board how a lot of the launch pads work. Not all of them, but you want to take a look at the launch pads. I like them because I don't have to tie up my money in the ICOs and for a time. I don't have to get involved with that because if the ICOs get hot, which I believe they will, then all the launch pads will pump hard, and I believe Seedify minimum 15, 20x. Now, another great project is Beam. It's part of Avalanche, and we know that Avalanche has pumped at the end of the year right now, and Avalanche has a lot of gaming partnerships, and they're going to just continually throughout the year come out with news event after news event from the gaming sector. And a lot of people are going to want to build and launch. They want to build on the Beam hub, which is part of Avalanche. So I'm bullish on Avalanche, but if Avalanche, let's just say, does a 15x for this bull run, Beam might double that because it's part of gaming. Anyway, go take a look at Beam Hub, which the token is, the symbol is BEAM. Now, here's kind of my degen play. Now, in my opinion, in gaming, all of those projects are fairly conservative, but this is kind of the one that could really pump. And I'm serious about saying that it could do 100x, a 500x, or higher because it's a game. Now, I just bought Sidus, and that is one of my games. I'm not going to buy a lot of games. I'm going to buy the studios and the infrastructure and things like that. That's me personally, mainly because I can't keep up with all the games and the back end of all the wallets you have to have. So I'm going to buy the infrastructure, and I think they're going to do immensely well. Now, the reason I put this one here instead of Sidus, which is a great project, and you could literally put 25 projects in the space of this one, is I was doing my research and I went to one of the pretty big influencers in gaming, and he talked about his favorite projects, and it wasn't Decimated. But in the comment section, over and over and over, the people commented, I can't believe you're not talking about Decimated. So this thing is a game that's been building and building and building throughout the years. And a lot of people think it's a scam and it was hype and all that. Well, guys, it takes like, 4, 5, 6 years to really put a game together. And that was Web 2. Well, this game is supposed to launch in 2024. And from the buzz, and I'm not a gamer, but from the buzz in the comment section, this thing could really, really rock. And if you go to their website, which is decimated.net, surf around, it looks pretty good. And they also are part of the Steam network. And you can go, I don't know exactly what that is, but check this out, guys. This is pretty intense. It's a third-person multiplayer online survival game. I think this project could pump. Hey, now just remember, this is a little more risky than all the other projects. The games are always going to be more risky because, the gamers can love something one month, hate it the next. It can come out, something can come out better. You never know. But in my opinion, guys, gaming is the future. NFTs inside these games, you can do arbitrage. It's just going to grow and grow and grow. And right now, Web 2 gamers aren't really thrilled about Web 3, but the corporations that are big in Web 2 are moving into Web 3. And it's just a matter of time that it clicks, and these gamers are going to absolutely love how much money they can make with the play to earn games. So, in my opinion, guys, we are so early in gaming. This is the sector that I'm personally going to focus on. I have some not very conservative bags, but some blue chips that I think are going to give me 10x's. But I want way more than that. And if you want more than that, you should look at gaming, maybe some AI. But gaming is where the money's going to be made, in my opinion. All right, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. What other games should I be looking at? Like I said, guys, I have at least 25 projects I could have thrown in here, and they will do just as good or maybe even better, like games for a living. I'm going to make a video about that. It's a phenomenal project. There's a lot of studios that are new, up and coming, Guys, gaming's where it's at. I wish I was a lot younger and I was a gamer. I'd have my pulse on the market, but I'm going to dive into it. I'm going to share with you what I find. And I think no matter what, guys, you need to take a look at gaming. Again, like I said, 2%, 20%, somewhere in between. It's all good because this sector is going to absolutely rip. And it's already shown how much it can do in just the last couple of weeks. All right, guys, that's all I got for you. Let me know in the comment section anything I should look at, anything I don't know. Hey, help me out. I'm here to learn. I'm here to share. And I'm going to move into gaming and AI in a big way for my channel and bring as much alpha as I can. All right, guys, hit that like button. And either way, come back and be part of this community. Take care.